relationships that are not healthy, and the relationships consume them. Several people that I know and have known, and that I know people that know and I've heard about, are in relationships simply where they're not good relationships. They're not healthy. They're toxic. And I'm not talking about friends. This is strictly people that are married or in a boyfriend-girlfriend type of relationship. When is enough enough? I just don't understand how much one person can take and how many excuses one person is good for. It's like you can't put syrup on shit and call it pancakes. It's never going to be pancakes. It's always going to be shit with some syrup on it. And I don't get it. And I really pray to God that I never get it, because once I start understanding this, that's when I become one of those people that are consumed with a toxic relationship where they're basically being abused, whether it's mentally and or physically. The person is totally taking advantage of them. And the people that I personally know that are in these relationships started out as people that had pride for themselves. They were doing something positive with their lives, whether it was school and or work. These aren't dummies. I don't associate with people like that are like losers. So they had something going for themselves, and most of them were actually the type of people that carried themselves with a certain air about them, like they just really were proud of who they are. And now they're not worth anything mentally because the person that they're with has broken them down. And I think that's the entire purpose of the relationship. The person that is the aggressor actually feels they feel weak, they feel down, they don't have pride in themselves, and they feel every way that the person that they've hooked up with doesn't feel. It's the total opposite. So of course they're going to drain you, because that's what happens when you are full. And what I mean by full is when you have something going for yourself, you're full. When you are pursuing, or you have an education, when you have dreams and goals that you are pursuing, not just dreaming about them and talking about them, you're full. People recognize you for being full. They recognize you for being someone of substance, and they don't feel that way about themselves. So they're going to do what they have to do to break you down. And also another important thing is the people that I'm referring to in my life that I know that are going through this, they are very attractive, and their counterparts, for the lack of a better word, are not. It's just like in every way they're a perfect mismatch, but they're totally trying to make it work, and it's because the roles have been reversed. The person that was actually about something now feels worthless, and they feel like they need the person that is abusing them mentally and or physically. It's just like a sick attraction, a sick hold that they have on them, where they basically have made them feel like no one else wants them but themselves. But them. And they are buying into that. They've been brainwashed, I think. And no one sees it. Everyone sees it but them. Everyone can see that they're too good in every way for that person, but they are going to make it work. I have gotten countless phone calls from friends and relatives that I'm close with that are in these relationships where they've gotten talked to like a dog, beat down like a dog. And these people I'm talking about are RNs, have MBAs, just really respectable, accomplished people, very attractive, can get any man that they want, but yet they're going through this with some punk that has nothing more than some a tad bit of street knowledge and a whole lot of anger and a whole lot of resentment and envy for this person. That's why they're treating them like that. So I'm pretty sure there are people out there who have gone through this or know people, and I would like your comments, because like I said, I don't fully understand it and I never want to. I hope God never puts me in a position where I understand why someone would choose to be treated like that and to experience that for such a long time. But then again, I can see from the outside looking in that the person that is the abuser is simply, it's a form of jealousy, and they have now gotten the upper hand because now the person that they're abusing feels inferior to them, and it becomes a codependent a dependent relationship. The abused feels dependent on the abuser mentally, because no, they don't need them physically. They think they do. Maybe the sex is good. Maybe the person is giving them material things, but it's not that serious. It's more mental, and they don't yet understand it. They feel that this person has taken their pride. This person has taken who they have accomplished and strived to be and the beautiful person that God has made them. They have blinded that, because they can never take that away from them, what God has given them. But they have put blinders on this person when they can't even see that they're too good to be in a relationship or even in the presence of someone like this. And that's simply what I think it is. It's just them trying to make the other person feel like they feel inside, which is sorrow and emptiness. They want the other person to not feel accomplished and to feel beautiful and to feel all of those things that they've never felt. Of course they don't. So yeah, share your thoughts and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.